Tomorrow, what's up? May I read through this girl named Kirby. And me ask myself the question. Kirby, me want to ask you a question. What are you trying to accomplish? Amelia, okay, what's up? What are you really trying to accomplish? The girl, Kirby, what are you trying to accomplish? Are you trying to accomplish a Grammy? Are you trying to accomplish a mansion? Are you trying to accomplish a airplane? Are you trying to accomplish that somebody may see you and put you on a Hollywood stage? Or you want to be that person, right? That you're trying to make a name out of something that's is never gonna happen, right? Will never happen. As far as I see when I look at you and the way you're talking and carrying on, you is a broken female that is so broken, so destroyed, broken because the home that you're coming from, it is a broken mother or a broken father. You are so broken, right? You are broken that you literally is retarded. You have a mental situation, right? Right? You're using Majah hype name to put yourself out there. Right? You want to use Majah hype name to try to build a fan base for people to run to you. Oh, you're such a role model, you're such a this, you're such a that and all that. And at the end of the day, you are not going to make it to any big commercial where you expect to make it to. That situation is not going to make you anywhere, young lady. The problem is that you need to seek some form of counseling of your mental discombobulated self that you're going through. You're going through a mental situation, young lady. You is one of those females that walk around and cry wolf and look for people to sorry for you. You want people to have sympathy with you. Listen to me. The people them already have sympathy with you in the beginning already. The sympathy over. That little minute of fame, of sympathy, it's over. It's not going to bring you anywhere. You know, you're not a J-Lo, you're not a Beyonce, you're not a, what the other one name? What the other pretty one name? I forgot what she name. You're not none of these girls, right? You're not going to make it on a big platform. You're not going to get a contract for $1 million. You're not going to be the person that they're going to put on a billboard and say, oh, this was the girl that claimed she was abused. Young lady, some of you woman, you need to go seek mental evaluation. Because you are going through a mental evaluation and somebody is leading you on. Somebody will tell us, oh yeah, continue, man. Oh, bring Majah down. You cannot bring something down that God already put. You cannot bring something down that's already what it is already. Oh, sorry, Shan, right? What you're trying to do, you use Majah, you claim, say, okay, let me tell you someone, you remind me of one combobulated element what me know. No. You was with Majah hype. And Majah hype was your love, he was everything, he was your ride or die. Right? He was a ride or die while you were getting the money. He was a ride or die while you was using him. He was a ride or die when he was getting abused. And he never come out and say, I get abused. He was getting abused by you because of your mental discombobulated self. Right? All of a sudden now, you said that the man tired down. Him peep on you. Him beat you. Him do this. Him do that. Him do all of these things. All these things that you claim that Majah hype did, but you were still with him and you were still taking money from him same way. When you're there with a man and the man is abusing you and you're still taking money and the man is still financially supporting you, you like the abuse that you quote-unquote claim that you were getting. And because that you see, you are blaming Majah hype for your upbringing of your mental disability situation that happened is a parenting situation between your mother and your father. Is a broken home. You come from a broken home, a broken mother or a broken father that you becomes a broken pieces. And the fact that you are a broken pieces, you want to find somebody, you want to justify your broken situation, which you already know that you are broken already. Your mental discombobulated situation that you have. You need to seek counseling for you to better yourself. That means that the next man where you are going to talk to, right? You won't find yourself in that situation of trying to use people boy picnic to try to cover up your mental combobulated situation that your parents have put you through. And a lot of females are going through this mental thing with a broken mama who's worthless. A mama either love man for their money, a mama either tell them daughter say we'll go there with the boy because he have money and so forth. Your mama would not even allow you to go talk to a regular man because a regular man is not going to bring you to the next part of your life because you do not want to get to the next part of your life with working hard for it. You want somebody to bring you, and one time the person decides that they're not going to bring you and realize that you only take them for a bank, here comes off a son. He have been abusing me. He have been abusing me. Eh? The man didn't abuse you. You abuse yourself. Your daddy or your mama will abuse you. That is what you need to deal with this, the abuse that you go through, because a lot of female that treat people boy picking like garbage is because they was abused, and the broken mother and the broken father, the broken home that they come out of, they blame people boy picnic for a situation of the conbobulated non-element situation like what this girl is doing. And some of the females sit on top of, oh, go Kirby, I support you. I don't like Majah Hype and some blah, 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 blah. Majah Hype already have a name already. Him work hard to have a name. And the fact that him work hard to have a name, we don't know what he have been through to get where he at. But how about you try to find a way instead of find somebody back to piggyback off and try to make a name and go and work. Get rid of your mental, because if you don't get rid of that mental combobulated illness that you have, it's only going to destroy you more, and you're always going to be a miserable young lady at your age. The life where you live, the careless life where you live, with walking around for media every minute, talk about the man abuse you, and the man this, and you pick this, and you this, and you that, and you that, and all kind of ask how far are you expecting you are going to reach with this? Nobody now gonna pick you because you won't be the first female that come out with an allegation and say that a man abuse you, and it get nowhere. You could have write a million book, you could have write a million story. Hollywood is not going to pick you up. Even if you say you tell a lie and then lock up Majah Hype, and Majah Hype go to jail and go spend 1 year or 2 years, him still going to be Majah Hype at the end of the day. Him still going to be who he is because you never put him there. You never bill him to put him there. God put him there and he work hard to be there. So at the end of the day, why do you think it is natural for you to walk around and riding off of the man back and I say, well, the man abuse you? Eh? The man abuse you? Are you the first female that come out and say get abused when there's no abuse? If you with a man and 2 weeks, 1 month into the situation, and you're still there with the man, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 5, whatever it is, and so forth, and you there with a man so long, right? More than 1 year. Obviously, you're not getting any abuse, because if you say that a man abuse for over a year or 2 years or 6 months, at the end of the day, the fact that you're still staying in the relationship because of the money, because you don't want to work for your own, and you likes, you like pretty things. You like to get big wax. You like your cash up going up. You like to walk around and hype for your friend. Oh, my man do this for me. Oh, my man is an actor. Oh, my man is a comedian. You don't know him? His name is Majah. He's big. Oh, he's on BET. He is this. He is that. And guess what happened? You was just somebody that just itch up on the bicycle. And when you itch up on the bicycle, you realize that the bicycle have a pedal on it and you want a pedal. So you decide to say, alright, here what happened? I want to get the fame because I want everybody to remember. I'm going to tell you something, young lady. Half of the Caribbean don't remember you. Half of the Caribbean do not remember you. And half of the Caribbean female is not going to support you under any circumstances. Let me tell you, brother, something like, I don't know why them people do them something, you know. Hold on them. I don't know why them people, if you call me and I'm not answer, it means I'm alive. Hold on there. Hold on there. You understand me, I say? Hold on, may I come back to the thing there. So as I'm saying to the people, I've been watching the situation with Kirby been unfolding from day one. From day one, may I watch it unfold. I'm gonna watch it. Hold on, let me text somebody because I don't know why people keep doing this. Right? May I watch the situation from day one. And Majah this, right? Majah is a monster. Majah beat me. Majah spit on me. Majah abuse me. Majah this. Majah that. But when I look into me, I say, but this girl don't even have a house for herself. Eh? This girl don't even have a, you claim say you there with a rich man. I want actor, whatever it is, and you don't even have a house for yourself. You don't even have a good furniture set for yourself. Right? You realize that after you're there with the man and after the man give you enough money and you hype up yourself and make your family feel like say because you claim say you lock off your family, you know. And then you say the man make you lock off your family, you know. See? And after all of the money with the man give you, all the cash up money and all the way you get what we don't know about. You never take none of that and say, all right, make you go invest it somewhere else. As soon as you realize that there's a problem, of a sudden you go, well, he abused me and I wanted to be out long time. It's because the man decides that he wants to hold on for the money because you are not ready of any more money that you have get. Eh? You decide, say, you're one of them Caribbean women there where your mother and your father, maybe your mama grow you to be a gold digger to people boy pitney. And you find one money tree where you can piggy bank off of, right? And then all of a sudden, you put your hat where you can't reach it because anything that you have buy, anything that you have put your hat so high to get that you cannot afford, you decide say you want the man to finance you through your situation. So now the man becomes a monster and then become everything and so forth. Young lady, you're mentally disturbed, me I tell you. You remind me of somebody who know we're mentally disturbed. And the fact that when we look and see how mental disturbed them is, me I say, Jesus God, poor soul. Oh God. Him last. Him last. And tell some of the young lady who come around, man, and you realize that man have a little bit of a name. You try to use a little quote to quote, little sneaking, combobulated mental element. And try to destroy somebody for something that they work for in life. From when the situation started till today, you still a walk around and talk about you been abused. Why you never talk about you been abused from the first 2 weeks into the relationship with the man? When you decide say you want to be a wife, why you never talk about abuse? Why you stay night because what? The money was nice until the money decides say, okay, this is all of a sudden. Oh, he released a sex tape of me and all that. So you did not know that the man was recording you. Was him recording himself? You was not aware that you was being recorded? That all being recorded in our bedroom that it can come and harm you later on? Like really? How much month you walk around the same thing over and over? The other day they lock up a man the other day. Right? They lock him up. And after they lock up the man, you feel good. Your combobulated friend them tell you, say, oh yeah, blah, 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 that, blah, 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 ask them comfort. And all of them will laugh after you because your friend them not telling that you have a mental discombobulated self. You're mentally disturbed and they don't want to tell you. And when you have to tell people, like I'm here telling you, you have to come out and tell people the way it is. You are mentally disturbed. You're mentally disturbed. You have a mental situation that if you don't fix yourself and get yourself out of that situation, you're going to wreck yourself in another mentally disturbed situation. Because at the end of the day, after all of what you're doing, you're going to walk out being a loser at the end of the day. You're going to walk out sitting on the same pedestal. You're going to be sitting there till you start to get all angry and everything, and it's not going to get you nowhere. It will not get you anywhere, young lady. It's not like you have the body to go walk Hollywood. You don't have the best face to go to Hollywood. Your situation is not going to get you on a regular nightly show on BET or what the other one named Jail. What the man named Jail, and I don't know the one of their name. It's not going to get you on a Wendy Williams to be. You're trying so hard. Right? You're trying so hard. Majah hype is not your downfall in life why you becomes who you comes in a life. Lie, let me tell you something, young lady. In order to tell a lie, right? You have to sit down and look in a mirror and tell the mirror the lie 1,000,000 times. And after you tell the mirror 1,000,000 times, you have to convince the mirror for the mirror to convince you, for you to convince yourself before you can go and tell a lie. Because if you don't convince yourself first to tell a lie and convince the mirror, you're going to find yourself in a problem with the lie. I go backfire upon you and you're going to look like a fool. And guess what happened? Everybody is going to be with you when the situation coming up because vampire need blood. Everybody need a mix-up. Some people life miserable. They're going to support you. They're going to run up in your inbox or whatever it is. But guess what happened? After 7 days, nobody want to hear that again. After 7 days, Kirby, nobody want to hear it again. It's a broken record. What go on and keep mix up? It is a broken record. I am not sitting here and saying that Majah hype is innocent. Me don't know what Majah hype do. Me never in the bedroom with Uno. But at the end of the day, Kirby, you're mentally disturbed and you have a problem. You need some form of revaluation. You need to evaluate yourself, to help yourself as a young lady that you can become a woman and be somebody's wifey. Somebody else that they can put up on a pedestal and call you the love of their life. At your situation is not going to happen, young lady. You cannot walk around and want to be a gold digger to every boy pitney because you claim that you have a little blonde complexion. You have girl have darker complexion than you. Been through situation. And can't even talk about the situation. And you have woman who go in a relationship with man and man, box them down one time and them come out. You stay more than so many times in a relationship with Majah hype and then turn around and say Majah hype is a monster. Majah hype is this and Majah hype is that and all of that. When you see him I was coming on Instagram, and let me tell you something. You remind me of this combobulated boy up on Facebook. Because listen to this now. Majah hype come up on live and Majah hype having live. Kirby push up herself in her life because she like that power couple situation, the Kardashians. So one time she push up herself and want everybody because she want the whole world to know that I am wifey, I am the future, and I am the person. So you push up yourself to get a little likes them. You want people to follow you. But at the end of the day, young lady, the people them who follow Majah hype, a lot of them are female. A lot of male do not follow Majah hype. It's female. So therefore, at the end of the day, it's female who are Majah hype. It's female who's going to come to you and say, yes, a long time. That boy is a drunker. I hate him. I unfollow him. I'm not going to watch him again and all that. They want a man where you claim say no good and you claim say he's abusive. They want the man. So they might tell you anything for you to make a fool out of yourself to show you, say you're a Yambella. You're a Yambella. That's what it comes down to at the end of the day. I one time I ever see Majah hype, you know. And I one time I jam then keep a show name white, whatever it is. But go and see Majah hype. One time. But me and man, I mean I go sit down and defend no man when a man do wrong. But guess what happened? I've been through situation like this where liar combobulated mental element then get up and tell lie and then the idea them end up flop and guess what happened? We still here. It doesn't make a difference what wanna do, what wanna say. I don't agree with any man to beat a woman, but Kirby, you was not getting any beating. You was not getting any abuse. The man never spit on you. The man never pissed on you. Because if he did, you as a woman, you have to have some class and some respect. If a man spit on you, you're not a toilet. You're not when you're sitting there when they call it, you're not a oh Jesus. You're not a swamp, you're not a toilet. So if the man piss on you and pit on you, from the minute it goes so before a pit come out, you should have been out of the door. If the man backs you, and you know so the man backs you, it shouldn't be a second time. It's the second time for it to happen. The problem with you is that because your mother and father never grew you good. Right? Either your mother was a gold digger, or your mother and your father never do what they're supposed to do as a parents. So you have been broken from you was a kid, as them say. What a 5-year-old is when my 5-year-old will be like that for the rest of his life. So whatever broken when you was a 5-year-old and the broken home that you grew up in with your mama and your daddy, you cannot blame somebody else boy pity for your downfall or what your parents did not do. You have to blame yourself. And growing up, you as a young lady, it must come some part in our life where you can decide, say, yo, you know what happened? My broken home that I've grew up into, I am not going to let that destroy my future. I am not going to make it becomes a situation, right? When me I go walk around and say, somebody abused me. At the same time, well, I was a cop and he let me this and he let me that. But this and that. Okay, you was a cop. Okay, so being a cop, you take enough drugs. You grow rough. You went into the training. Them training rough like a man. So you have to tell me, say, all of them train you, being a police, you couldn't use none of that on Majah if you was getting abused. So if it was not for the money, why did you stay with the man? Why did you stay in the house and keep taking the man money and still walking around and talk about you are fiancé and you are the love of his life? Why did you stay? I can never understand why some of the females say when I get abused by a man. But you still stay with the man for years and years and years. Why did you stay? Okay, well guess what happened? He got money. He buy me good stuff. He buy me car. Oh, he could take me. Oh, I travel with him. I go to LA. We live in the best hotel. Oh, I go to the Caribbean. Oh, I don't pay for nothing. You know, I wear Louis. I wear them Fendi. I wear